We got good lighting.
Yeah.
We got good lighting. Yeah.
Lots of
What's going on, everybody out there in the internet land? The Shake Up guys are back live and live in color. And I know what you're thinking. These aren't the usual suspects, but we're going to bring you what we think you should hear. And joining us in studio, as always, Rated R Superstar JL in the building. What's going on, Jay? What's happening?
What is it?
And joining us today, we got two new guys, but they're not new to the industry. We got TV in the house. He's doing it live. He's a comedian. You can check out.
We're gonna shake it up tonight.
Yeah, man. You can check out his album on iTunes. Yeah, Terry Cassell in the building. Also joining us is the OG legend in the building, comedian extraordinaire. He just got paroled from Facebook. Got OG Mufasa in the house. What's going on, fellas? What's happening?
Representative.
That's what's up, man. You
Have to
know,
be on top of the ground and you on top of me.
That's what it do.
Ain't gotta wake up here. Count by yourself.
this shit's gonna be crazy.
Ain't got here mail call. Ain't got here turn that boy loose.
Now you beat my record. You say you've been in Facebook jail, because I think mine was 27. You actually beat
I just
mine.
broke 32. They got a red flag up under mine right now. They gonna Donald Trump me the next time.
I got 8-9 different names that he up under. So
Okay.
I need to find who
They got smart. They lock them all down.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I just got out a week ago. I was only in for 24 hours this last rip, but 27 times. I didn't think anybody could beat mine.
Oh, that'll be going in.
Yeah, it's an honor to meet you, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we're going to talk a little smack before we jump into the topic. You see the topic, you know what we're talking about. Is he or she
For the
street?
I'm gonna be fair today. We gonna.
Well, I figured we should tackle both genders.
It's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair. I like to keep it fair, man.
Yeah.
Because not all one group is bad, and not all one group is good.
No, you're right.
We're going to have the discussion tonight. But before we do all that, Jay, I know you got something, man. Bringing that drama in the name of the Lord.
I'm doing the Lord's work. You're
Doing
doing the
God's
Lord's work.
work.
I'm doing God's work out this piece. Your girl, man. The last two shows we've done, I've talked about this girl, Michaela Pink, man. She's the level up chick. She's a YouTube personality. She tells women lie about your age to get a man. She tells women lie about the number of kids you have to get a man. Level up. Don't mess with a dude unless he makes X amount of dollars. She's trash. She's trash.
What kind of?
She's trash. Anyway, about 2 weeks ago, she got arrested for fraud, embezzlement, some other charges. Of course, she just got arrested again this week
Again?
for another case of fraud. She was trying to extort this dude. Not extort, I'm sorry. She was doing a real estate scam, telling this dude he's going to get paid. He's going to get money off of her. We're going to flip these houses. She took over $30,000 from this dude, and he didn't see a dime of
It
it.
bounced.
Disconnected her phone and
So
called it a day.
question, did he give her the money after she already got hit with the charges? Or this is something before? This had to be something before.
I think it's before.
I saw that
This
mug
was just
shot.
a new
I'm not
charge.
giving her shit.
Yeah, she
But
just.
who fault is it though?
I mean,
It's
you're trying to
hers.
do business. you
Yeah,
know?
because you do real estate. Real estate is something that.
I think some coochie was involved.
Probably.
You get 30,000 from me and me not know it, but I'm gonna know it because I ain't an old player. I'm a parlay.
I'm thinking as a man, you still always want to play a certain position to where you know what's going on.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, but men,
But you get fleeced easily out here. Listen, this is the theory, right? The theory is for every guy, there is some woman out there that he will simp for. It just depends.
hey,
Stepman's still around. You know what I'm saying?
let me tell you something. I've been there a couple times. I was in love with a
been there.
crackhead, man.
Damn, does.
Damn.
Worst
Okay,
year
you
of my life.
He said worst
It
year.
works here.
But I loved her.
You gave it 365.
Hey, I used to be at 3 o'clock in the morning. She gets $60.
Looking for this bitch.
Say I'll be right back. She gone 4 hours. I'm walking around kicking dope house doors open. And the dude said, hold up, Mufasa here. Just let her put her clothes back on.
She had to pay for it some kind of way.
So you walk in on her getting dug out. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
And you know what?
Okay.
And I take her home and I wash her up and I make love to her. $60 the next day.
Damn.
Do it again.
They do me all over again.
Wow. So the theory is proven. Theory is a proven theory right there.
He loves sometimes.
That's love. That's love.
Ain't no love. I was thinking my head because she was nasty and did all the nasty stuff my nasty ass like.
And sometimes you
We all, man.
You know what I
that,
mean?
that nasty chick can keep you
Okay.
faster
We have
than that
all
good
been
guy.
there, buddy.
This girl would have me coming up out that bedroom like Soldier Boy. I'm like, yo. I'm like, man. Well, I mean, yo. Hey, Chairman Roosevelt. Not like,
One more. You got.
actually
hey,
Oh man. Okay.
I never forget her.
She gonna live in infamy.
Oh man.
Is she still out in these streets?
Last time I know she robbed the bank.
So no.
you remember.
She could have got away with it.
Some
Nah, she's
No, she robbed the bank right across the street from her house.
Oh, this is stupid.
Yeah, they caught her hitting the pipe.
Damn.
sometimes I gotta take a break.
Sometimes it is. She got tired of sucking dick.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. You know what I mean?
She tried a different career path. I mean,
But think about it, I'm gonna tell you something. But we can't, as men, we get suckered. But however, you gotta think of like this. The worst drug ever been known to a man, introduced to man, is that coochie.
man, more addictive than
You know
heroin.
what I mean? I might have been.
War's been started over.
I probably could have least. I could have went to the NFL or
No,
something.
but if you think about how serious it is, if you go way back, the angels left heaven
To get some coochie.
to get
Look down on the daughters of men and found them to be fair.
to get Gucci. They
I just want to offer a
defied
disclaimer.
God.
This is not going to be PC at all.
Yeah, this gonna be the one to get us.
It's real shit. They
So tell your
defied
kids
God
They
to
defied
get some
God.
Gucci.
Get some coochie. That's
Y'all
true.
defy God. I know that. I never heard that. I never heard that.
The angels left when
I'm not a
Satan
good
left
Christian.
heaven. When Satan left heaven,
Yeah.
he took angels with
I
him.
thought it was in rebellion.
No, but
It was
the Bible says,
because
I
God
forgot
wanted
to
to
say,
get some Gucci.
Oh.
That's
the sons of God looked down upon the daughters of man and found them to be fair.
found him to be fair, and they wanted to make
And
one,
they went down there and
Okay.
they're getting it in.
and they weren't allowed to. So in order to go get some Gucci, so the basis
You saying
off
God,
of-
God's
off of our
word and eternal bliss wasn't enough?
it wasn't
Puss God's word and eternal
insanity.
bliss.
ain't
Let me
it?
tell you
But
something.
see God's word.
Insane.
Let
It's
me tell you
facts.
something. You know, they
It's
talking about
facts,
the
It's
Christians
facts.
say they going to heaven and get a mansion and stuff. But the
Yeah.
pastor asked me this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if they going to be fucking in the mansion for real?
Why you?
He said, no. I said, so God going to take our dicks back. But I'm saying like this. If I'm in a mansion, I want to fuck in some of them rooms.
How you
What's
think
the
they
point
get-
of having a
how you
man?
think
And then
they
all
get
them-
suicide bombers and shit.
Yeah.
They tell you go
72
get
virgins.
72 virgins and some shit. Go kill yourself, nigga. That's what I mean. Insanity.
Shit, 72?
Yeah, 72 strap me in. Jacking off for 19 years.
Give me two vests. Give me two vests. I get 100. And what is that? 144. then.
Let me go
Give me
kill
two
1,000
vests.
people. It's insane.
Some
It's like-
72
insane.
But you got to
we
look
do.
at it. But you got to look at it. Some of God's greatest men,
Yeah.
they fell for coochie.
Indeed.
Right.
Adam had Eve.
Indeed.
Or what his name? David up there in the peeping at Bathsheba take a bath.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? King Solomon had a whole bunch of them.
Yes.
Yeah, there.
You know what I mean?
Abraham had wives.
Abraham.
The shit we do.
Samson and Delilah.
The shit we do.
Jezebel.
And this is just Bible shit. You know what I'm
all
saying? This
strictly
is biblical shit.
Trying to figure out how we got here from Michaela Peak, but
Oh yeah.
we got about that. That's why I said we go left.
This is natural transition.
That took you 30 grand. She got a brother for 30 grand, and that's my point is, you know,
Yeah.
he got, is she good looking?
Not without that makeup.
Not without makeup.
And my
She got to
thing is,
be.
why is anybody surprised? Angels defied God for Gucci.
95 Miss Luella.
Facts.
He told me not to mess with that big girl.
It's just insane, yeah.
It messed your life up. I mean, I ran an 80-yard
what's even
touchdown
crazier-
homecoming night, 74. I've been paying child support since that night.
He said, "What you would ran out
I
about?"
wish I'd have ran out of bed.
74,
Stepped on a gopher hole.
And a go more.
broke my ankle.
Take my, yeah,
God damn.
yeah.
80-yard touchdown.
80-yard touch on the kickoff homecoming night.
Return.
And I ran by there so that fat heifer could see me and make sure it was my numbers. And to this day, I do not know how I had sex with a 300-pound girl in an AMC Hornet.
I don't know how you.
A Hornet.
AMC Hornet.
AMC Hornet.
I was up in there sweating. My back was up at the roof. I was,
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
and all I know about getting coochie belly button on neighbor.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
All I know that ruined my life. I might have gave her 30 grand. You know?
Just to go away?
She'd have got 30 grand in back child support. Trust me, that-
Everybody at the table should think of, is there one that you would have gave 30 grand?
Nah. No.
You ain't never been got.
Ever.
Not
If I
like
could
that.
combine
Not like
5
no
of them,
30 grand.
Not no 30
Yeah.
grand.
Not
My
one.
feelings got,
Not
but
one
I
that
ain't.
had your heart straight.
Right, I ain't
Not
never
one
got
that had your heart straight.
No.
Could have got 30 grand.
too much
Because
cross.
I'm always of the mind you don't give more than what you can,
40 hours. 40 hours.
It's like when you gamble. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to gamble, if I go to the casino, I plan on losing this money. Now I'm trying to win, of course, but if I lose it, it's just it's gone.
It's
Like,
gone. Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here and cry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I'm not saying it couldn't happen because I have Instagram. So,
Facts. Oh, okay. Well, shit, we're going by
I
Instagram.
mean,
Yeah.
I'm saying I've seen some of the girls on Instagram and they probably would get my
somebody.
ass.
There's a dude that sit on his computer all day and just jack
Oh, shit,
off.
the rapper,
But he might make $60,000-$70,000.
He might.
Hold up, that rapper, the baby, he paid. It's a porn star named Miss London. She got cheeks. I ain't gonna front. She caked up. He paid her 16 grand
Just to knock it down.
just to knock
To
it down.
knock her down. You got that paper?
So he
like
dropped 16 grand.
Why not go to Brazil and drop $30 and
So-
get 2-3 bitches? What's wrong with you?
Nick, for 16 grand, you could
See, that's the thing.
You could own the
That's thing.
island of
It's like,
Brazil.
we always get into this back and forth, right? Me and Jay get into this back and forth all the time about Russell Wilson and Sierra. That is his win. That's his win. You see what I'm saying? Like
win.
for him, that's his
5'10",
win. Just like I would,
dorkish
just like I
coming
probably
in.
wouldn't look at her twice.
She's for the street.
You might not look at her twice, but he might look
Little
at her and
baby.
be like,
Appreciate
"Oh,
it,
she's
boo.
everything." You know what I'm saying? Like,
she got shoulders like Dwight Howard.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like that's not your win.
She got passed around the
there's-
industry.
But
cuz.
there is some woman out there
Robin
right
Givens.
now in
Robin
the
Givens.
gym getting real strong,
Huh?
and she will take you.
Hold that thought. Hold
Will
that.
take you. What's that?
Exactly. Hold on. First, Pistol Fool in the chat room. Appreciate you. He corrected me. It's the baby. It's Lil Baby, not
Lil
the baby. I said the baby. My bad. I'm old, nigga. I don't understand all these young nigga
I
names.
don't know who either one of them are.
Why everybody got a
Little,
or a baby
or baby, or
I don't know.
fetus? Which
Right,
fetus
all right.
gonna come in?
Yeah, little-
fetus.
little. I'm waiting for little prom night abortion.
Little embryo.
Little prom night dumpster baby. This is my new track.
Little fat.
Yeah, little fuck.
I remember
Little ball
Little
sack.
Little Wall.
Yeah, little.
Keep in the building.
I'm waiting for little I ain't shit to come out with an album, but
What was that?
because mine was I hate Sierra because I believe she belongs to the streets. I've said that 1,000 times. She got passed around the industry. She got passed around the league, the NBA.
But she
But
can't be
that's
born.
but see that's the thing. That's his
Wait.
win.
We gonna get to that.
That's his win though.
We gonna get to that. But my man's OG Mustafa here said Robin Givens. He brought up a point we never.
OG
He brought up a great point.
That's somebody's win.
That's OG knowledge right there.
That's
I never
somebody's
thought
win,
about that.
though.
Robin Givens was somebody's come up.
But her mama put her on Tyson like that.
She did.
Well,
See, that's the
Mama
underdog.
messed with Dave Winfield, and they gave each other claps.
Damn.
Oh,
You know that?
OG
He
knowledge.
started out with $1 million with Robin Givens' mama. At that time, they were like, she was dating Mike Tyson. He was dating Dave Winfield, the baseball player.
See now,
Clap them up, huh?
see Tyson said he was 19 years old. He had never had no pussy when Robin Givens came along.
Yeah, but-
she came, she put that monkey on her like her ain't shit mom taught her.
He was selling.
And
Yeah.
see, that's
this whole life.
that's
But you know,
something that a lot of people
did
don't
you know when
discuss.
he won
Is that
his-
their mothers put them up to that shit?
Not to break the conversation, but you know when he won the heavyweight championship for the first time, he was burning with the clap.
Hey man,
That's a monster.
you gotta
He
feel
said
the
3
fire.
He said 3 weeks or so burning, but I have been burning for a few weeks with the clap.
Wow.
when
He
he was,
had to get knocked this nigga out.
he said, I only got 3 minutes in me before this shit take effect. So we gotta knock this shit out real quick, son.
Hope it don't dry, stick with
He
the
murdered Chuck. He murdered Chuck
Bro.
Murphy with a hot lick. That's hilarious. To
No, before that, because I'm a
Okay, the
I'm a
answer. Hold on.
boxing-
To answer Aaron's
What'd he
question,
say?
I said it was a win for him. It's his win.
his win.
It's
For
his
Russell
win
Wilson.
For him personally.
For Russell Wilson.
For me, I wouldn't look at her twice.
Well, but you
She's
just think
trash.
about it. How many of us right now? I know I could think some girls from the hood back in the day, married, good guys,
Yeah.
that everybody dug out. Like I would tell you, Pauline. You know, she married a doctor, and we had a rhyme about her.
Dude, there's a
Of all the hoes.
there's a girl like Kate that
Fuck you, suck you, jack y'all. Damn, yeah, we had a point, but she married a good guy.
that's between us. I was putting that on a t-shirt. We had already talked about that.
Oh, you gonna pay me for that?
Yes. You're just gonna get a percentage.
You didn't hear that.
All right.
I got all kind of saying then. We
Oh
can
shit,
talk
we
all
gonna rap
day.
then. We gonna rap. But
shit, I already got a thing set up.
he's
where we can print
absolutely
'em.
he's absolutely correct. There's so many girls like I talked about on the show. There was a girl who got a train. They ran a train in her mouth.
Damn.
8 niggas just lined up and
Bang, bang, bang.
And, yeah,
We
but
had
that
what they
bitch
call
is
a
married
face
now.
the nation. Yeah.
that bitch is married now. So
I'm not saying that
exactly
they
what
right.
I'm
But
I'm
just right
saying
back
that
in,
they
she
win.
made for the street.
She's
you
made
know what I
for the
mean? But you got women now. I've seen women that I know that of questionable reputation.
facts.
But they could tell. But they could tell. Back in the day, they used fuck out of both draw legs, like we to say. You know, but they mess around here, and now they older. Now they talking about all the hoes.
Old church girls, them old church ladies.
Yeah.
Y'all was hoes back in the day. Most of y'all
They
was
still
talking
hoes.
about
earlier, somebody
They
sucked
still
James
trying to fuck
Brown
the pack.
dick.
Boy, I got married.
Somebody grandmama sucked James Brown dick.
Hey,
Somebody grandmama did.
they did.
While he was on that dust,
Hey,
facts. Facts.
suck them dry.
So,
got a contact high.
Somebody grandmama
suck James Brown dick.
Rick James did.
Your grandma talk about y'all mama, y'all need to raise these babies better. You
it's
took,
insane.
you got dentures now. You suck James Brown dick. Who else did you say? Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Somebody.
You lick Sam Cooke's balls.
Somebody's
And now
grandma.
you gonna try to
They
teach
kiss
me how to
on-
bake an apple
they
pie, you
kiss
nasty
on the
bitch.
cheek Every Sunday morning.
You got easy ass Sunday morning. Every time she hear that song, that bitch get wet. Every time she hear that song, that bitch start leaking.
You talking to a good Southern Christian. I know some of the better cooch I ever got up was out the church.
Yeah.
It just happened to me not too long ago. Years ago when I don't go to church now, but I was going to church and the pastor, we was cool because I could quote scriptures, you know. And he wanted, I had a deep voice. He wanted to get me all involved in the church.
Yeah.
You sound like the Lord's
Yeah, so he was after the piano player that I got him. You know, so attitude started changing.
Yeah.
So one day he wanted a secretary. He showed up how one Saturday morning gonna drop some papers off. I answered the door of her house coat.
Yeah.
Now Red was running around talking about church, telling people he want to whoop my ass.
The pastor.
Yeah, I said, what's wrong with Red? Deacon said, man, he talking about beating your ass by that red bone. I said, Red better jack out with a fistful of bumblebees and mess with me.
It's full of bumblebees. With a barbed wire Thanos glove. You better check out with a barbed wire Thanos glove for you.
So now me and Red trying to get a, now me and Red, we after the same choir girl.
Yeah.
And I'm making progress. So, and that was the day when I had hair, you know,
Okay.
that when the dreadlock was full, you know.
Yeah. Your hairline look like mine. We good.
But Rev said, front me in front of the church, God ain't pleased with you. God said, what's up, man? He said, all you do is come to church to get girls. I said, I'm doing the Lord's work. He said, well, I said, I'm weeding the hoes out of here for you.
These niggas said they come to pray. I came to pray. I came to pray.
This is so perfect. It's too different.
You don't think I'm coming on these barbecue for nothing. I even joined the
men's choir.
My
Yeah.
whole ass of that.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Then they gonna put me out the group talking about I be high when I come to church. I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rev
man.
gonna tell me also, it smell like weed in church today. I say, yo, your deacon smell like gin, nigga.
You got your nerve.
Quit playing.
That nigga
Wow.
Said, that nigga said, fuck you in the name of Jesus.
Lame.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And people don't, y'all forgive me. I've been baptized 5 times. Kept coming up a
It ain't work. They need to
You know
dip
what I
your
mean?
ass
It was-
again.
I
They
got
gonna
baptized
drown
by
you.
accident.
I was born in the city of churches, so I grew up Lutheran, Baptist, and Pentecostal.
Same
so,
here.
Yeah.
Baptist and
My
apostolic.
dad stuck whatever got out early for football. So. Lutheran I am.
Baptist Lutheran.
It is.
Southern whole ass.
10:45. Yeah.
Did like 6 months in the Catholics.
I'm a
Yeah, 6 months
Southern whole ass
I'm
Baptist.
going this year, so.
I went Muslim.
You went Muslim?
Yeah, but I gotta admit, I ate pork the whole 5 years. I ate pork at Jolly Ranchers.
See, I don't trust the Muslim shit because I had a partner who was devout Muslim. He went to school with us, devout Muslim. Like all that. I don't know a whole lot about.
5 times a day. face
5
me.
times a day, devout Muslim. That motherfucker come back. I hadn't seen him in a year. He comes back. He got a little mixed baby. I was like, I thought this white devil and the white bitch, she the devil.
Malcolm
But you
had
left
changed.
it in that. You left
Maybe
it
he went to
in.
Malcolm route. Malcolm has seen the the difference in the end. So I don't know. Malcolm said, "Go ahead and get your mixed baby," but
I don't know what Malcolm was on when right before he passed away. That's why they had to let him go.
yeah.
Shit, you wasn't Malcolm the past. Them niggas killed
No, I'll
him.
tell you,
Well,
what,
yeah.
what I feel some of the rip was,
What's that?
you know, since we made for the streets,
Facts.
you know, part of Islam, the religion of the Nation of Islam, which is totally different from Islam.
Okay, all right.
Nation of Islam, them guys that sell papers is different from the
Yeah.
guy that
Papers
wear the
and the moon
Q-tip.
pie.
And the bean pie.
All right. But Nation of Islam,
You say moon pie?
you're not supposed to really fornicate with the sisters in the church. Malcolm fornicate with the sisters, not both sisters in the church.
Yeah.
All right, Malcolm brother, he was getting it in,
Yeah.
and he was banned from the church.
Oh.
Now he shows up years later, a dope fiend derelict, and he need help. But the thing that is, if any Muslim that see you and you excommunicate, so to speak, they turn their back on you.
Okay.
His brother showed up at the mosque.
Okay.
All right, and Malcolm had to tell his brother, you're not welcome here.
You're not welcome.
Then he find out that Muhammad, peace be upon him, Muhammad was doing the same damn thing. He was fucking them too. You know what I mean?
See?
Young.
See, that's part of the rip.
Knowledge.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm glad you're here. Knowledge, man. Thank you for bringing OG Mufasa with you, man.
It ain't
The living legend. So
I know a little something. I graduated from high school to C minor.
and ran an 80-yard touchdown.
I flunked out Ivy Tech.
You telling me you went to high school? You went to high school to Vanderbilt Holy, or you Vanderbilt
Oh,
Holy?
the Holyfield, yeah, we went to school together.
With the champ?
11 years old, he could whoop a grown man.
He still had both his ears then.
He take with the Warren Memorial Boys Club. That's where we started. I used to box. I ain't never boxed.
I was, that was gonna be my next question. You throw them things with him.
No.
With him.
Let me tell you something.
He could whoop a
I
grown
was
man.
scary.
Okay.
You know, I was scared. I whooped him. I knew who I could whoop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I went in the ring, and my last time in the ring, I went there a little white boy. First time fighting a white boy. I'm gonna tear this track up. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? Boy, that white boy got me in that corner, boy, and with a wheel on me the whole damn time. When that bill wrong, I run to cut these zombies. They talking about you scared out there. They don't bear the scared. They're scared to death. You know what I mean?
Give me some. I heard that.
That boy was killing
Don't
me.
bury the scared, they bury the dead.
These damn things off, man.
That nigga said, shit, comedy is my route. That nigga said, I'm funny. I'm not a fighter. I'm funny.
Oh my God.
Hey, real quick, the chat room, this motherfucker, we got people in tears over here. He
Oh,
said,
man.
I'm in tears because y'all silly, man.
Man.
Hey,
Anyway,
I can't thank y'all for being here, man.
Hey,
Y'all
man.
had me dying.
that's the fifth man right there. The
You know
chat
what?
room.
What you were saying? What you were saying about the Muslim brother?
Yeah.
That come back with the biracial baby.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Shit happened.
That shit is changing.
But I thought,
You know what I mean? I'm telling
Where you busting up? Where you busting
well, you come in the face, you come in there, whatever. But
but
I just,
shit is happening. I mean, LGBTQ is gonna wind up in Islam now.
explain that shit. And then we got to go into the topic. You got to explain that one, then we got to go into the topic.
Well, I call it LGBTQP plus. Plus. You know what I mean?
Half the calories of regular
Plus, yeah.
LGBT.
But it's a growing fad now.
Okay.
It's like, as we talking about, it's made for the streets. It's made for the streets now.
Females can play male sports now. Males can play female
Transsexual, I'm against that.
Joanna Man is
It's real. now.
I'll go on record and saying
I love Joanna Man the movie, by the way. That's not.
That was a class. That was a classic.
Okay, how you got a
ahead,
dude who's gonna be an MMA fighter, but he fighting women?
But he's fighting. Hold on, wait. But we got to discuss. Then we got to go into this topic. But that's a great point. You identify as a woman now.
Which is
So
I
you
don't
say
care what you do.
So you say, okay, I'm going to play and compete in women's sports. That motherfucker cracked one chick's skull open.
Two. We done cracked two.
He cracked two. I only know about one. He didn't crack two chicks' skulls open.
Nothing.
There's a track and field star, and I didn't mean to cut you off. There's a track and field star.
22.
He was ranked
Yeah.
389th or something.
Something like that.
In the men's division. In the men's division. He went and said, I identify as a woman now. And at the women's division, he's number one.
No shit.
He's number one now.
And see, and what stops
sad.
what stops a team owner in the WNBA from being like, shit, I'm drafting nothing but trannies.
I'm drafting trannies.
Championship
Give me
coming this way.
Give me 6'8" trannies. We're taking to the LA Sparks, and I'm about to ball out on you.
Hey, LeBron, put the skirt on.
Oh, that's all I'm.
You can't tell the difference anyway. Most of them look like LeBron. So you can't tell the fucking difference.
But if I had a WNBA,
I don't know, they look good to me.
and I drafted, let's say,
I was 63.
let's say I drafted 10 balling ass trannies.
Yeah.
I'm not losing a championship in 20 years.
I'm winning 16 straight championships.
I'm wearing rings right. I'm wearing rings around my
I
head.
got more rings than Bill Russ.
That's awesome.
Because that's how it's gonna happen, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, my
Like that Joanna Man.
What's to stop you from going
do
to your
know,
neighborhood park and just get 10 dudes and be like, hey, I want y'all to say you identify as women.
Put wigs on.
And
Here's
come
the
out here and play.
Here's the question. For $1 million, are you gonna put that skirt on and go on TV?
No.
If my son never seen the tape,
But let me put it this way. I've said this many times. If the Illuminati called me,
I'm joining.
I know you gotta have sex with a man.
Oh, no,
And I
wait a
thought
minute,
about
no, wait
it.
a
The man that I'm gonna have sex with on fuck Wendy Williams. That nigga fine. I'm gonna jailhouse fuck him. I'm gonna put a towel over that dick.
he put a towel over the
show.
I was just about to say I'm done. Y'all can have this shit. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all can do this.
He
man.
canceled anyway. It's over. It's
This is done.
But
This channel is
y'all
done.
but-
Y'all enjoy this one. This channel is
But
flat.
that word tranny, it got me in Facebook jail.
Oh, man, I've been.
Somebody put a post on Facebook that said, what is the most important question you ask a woman on the first date?
Were you
And I
born a
said,
man?
Are you a tranny? And next thing I know, they put me under 72-hour investigation. That before the grand jury.
And my thing is,
It's an indictment.
if that's what you want to do, be
Arraignment.
cool. But don't expect me as a man to
accept that. I
Like,
don't
if you
have
try
to
holler
accept
at me or something like that. Don't expect me to be like, I gotta
Did you
pretend.
see what they did to Method Man
No.
No,
on the tranny show? And they was basically asking him how he feel about it, and he said, "Do what you do." You know what I
what you
mean?
do,
And then tranny asked him,
For a kiss.
"Well, can I get a kiss?"
Hey, hell no.
They did that shit to Genuine though on a reality TV show. They did the tranny was like, "Can I get a kiss, Genuine?" He said,
And
"No."
then my thing, that is wrong.
You label them transphobic though, and now it's the cancel culture who tries to shut you down.
my thing, that's wrong.
Nigga, I don't want to do nothing with a man.
Still
Well,
has
you know,
feelings.
I'm glad I got a chance to see the world
So,
without
yeah, I
a
can call you Carl. But I'm not letting you
Lucky you.
I'm not letting you.
But I know you're really
people
Carl.
now that's counseling Pepe Le Pew, and they don't know they cut their own throat. Eventually, they ain't gonna be able to say shit either.
They said Pepe Le Pew was a rapist, and they can't.
Hey,
They don't.
wait.
What?
Pepe was trying to fuck a cat.
Okay.
Every episode, he tried to fuck a cat.
Okay, but
Sometimes two cats.
Pepe Le Pew was a sexually assault.
Pepe had to go. Let's
Okay.
be
All right.
honest. Pepe was a pervert.
It was a
Pepe was beyond a pervert.
he was
Quagmire.
Pepe was
Quagmire.
probably got about.
Quagmire
got about
healthy man with a good job. He's a high value man with a good job.
Quagmire guy, I like Quagmire.
Quagmire kidnaps chicks too.
Who's the old pervert? Hey, little boy.
Herbert, yeah, Mr. Herbert, Mr. Herbert.
that paper boy.
It's like what we was talking about earlier. Pluto was taking pussy. He was trying to take olive oil all the time. He got to go.
He
That's
got,
Brutus.
he
Okay.
got kidnapping charges. Still.
Yes.
All right.
I was looking at it today. He was choking the shit out of olive oil.
So if you,
Had her with one hand around her tight. And olive oil that don't weigh nothing but 80 pounds.
it's supposed to be cool because she got a skinny neck.
He's skinny. You got
No,
one
this is fuck you, big bastard.
Y'all not gonna ruin my childhood. I don't give a fuck. So
Your
y'all not.
childhood was already
Y'all not
ruined.
about to
It was
ruin my
some perverse
childhood.
sprinkle.
If you don't think your childhood was ruined,
Nah, y'all not
do you
about to
remember
do-
He-Man?
Yeah, but He-Man, and they fucked that up because he had a little ass
I
UFC
will
fighting
fuck
short.
He-Man up for you. I will fuck
Well, come
He-Man
on then,
up.
and then we're going into the top of you, man.
Okay, first of all, his outfit.
Okay, gay. Then they had on a leather metal
Second of all, his villain was what?
skeleton.
Skeletor.
Yeah.
A man who was a skeleton. Where'd he get all the muscles from?
Saying he had AIDS, nigga.
I'm saying that this shit was bogus. Okay.
No, okay. They did the origin. His face got melted
Yeah.
by a magic potion, but he still had his body. Just his face got melted, so he still was yoked out.
Yeah. Why
But
was he
he's
spending all this time trying to get He-Man's power? The power,
face back.
the power of
Grayskull.
Gray Skull.
This nigga. You're not gonna ruin my childhood.
It's already
Fuck
ruined,
y'all.
bro.
But let me tell you something, man. With all this stuff y'all talking about,
Yeah.
imagine what I had to go through growing up in the 60s, having to look at cartoons with blackface, Amos and Andy,
shit.
and the hidey ho, and
Yeah,
all
that was
them. You know what I mean?
racist shit right there.
I mean,
My thing is, if they start pulling way back like
Yeah.
that, then they gotta acknowledge that shit.
Yeah.
Like I used to collect niggerbillia. Like, so I got a bunch of
got pictures of blackface.
like
big ass red
bamboozled,
lips.
like bamboozled. I
Yeah.
left his office.
Yeah.
So my first apartment, I
Man,
And
decorated.
bamboozled
I decorated with niggerbillia.
with man tan and all
Man
that.
tan, there's man tan all over.
Okay.
White bitches would have been real uncomfortable. Coming
Shit, I'm fucking uncomfortable here.
Yeah. You here for the slave dick.
Ever, but just looking around, it's like, huh?
But
No,
that shit exists.
this is how it ends for me.
I still got a statue in front of my TV of a nigga sitting cross-legged eating a watermelon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, you just went for it, huh?
Damn, you just went there, yeah.
You just brought up an old memory.
Yes.
You know, when I was young, I'm about 6 or 7 down south in Georgia.
Yeah, yeah.
My mom sent me up to store, Mr. Tom, the white man.
Yeah, yeah.
He had an old black guy worked there. We just knew his name was Boy, you know. So I go up to the store and I said, my mom said, go get a watermelon. Mr. Tom, my mama want a watermelon. He said, you Llewellyn's boy? I said, yes, sir. He said, boy, go back there and get Llewellyn's boy the biggest nigger pickle we got back there.
The biggest nigga.
Nigga pickle.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
A refreshing nigga pickle.
pickle, yeah.
Think about that.
Like
That is wow. What the fuck is your response? Like,
That hurt a
That's
little
what he
bit.
said.
Yeah, I wasn't even know.
I had a sign. I got a sign in my garage that say nigga.
nigger pickle.
And it's
watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
They was
Wow.
pickles.
Nigger pickle.
Yeah,
Not
watermelon.
nigger pickles.
Nigger-
Nigga pickles. That's what they was called.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So
That
the
one
deeper
hurt.
they dig, the more
The
shit
more shit you
that they gonna
yeah.
bring up.
How is it I'm still learning most shit about racism?
Man.
You don't enjoy it like it.
No, I don't, but I'm
We
saying.
you know what we need to spend a day, and I'm gonna take you from 1958.
Cause he light skinned. He ain't never experienced real racism.
No, he's a big black man. So
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
as a dark skin,
I couldn't help that
experience it totally different
Yeah.
as dark skin.
Well, yeah, I get that.
See, you look friendly.
I didn't walk in.
You look
faces.
friendly.
Yeah, I gotta fight hard to look friendly.
When we walk in, yeah, it's-
When I walk in,
I got a head move.
I gotta show you all my teeth.
Yeah, you
All
gotta
look damn near autistic.
You know what I'm saying? Rob you, yeah. So I gotta get-
you ought to see me walking my grandkids' school and then see how they get the damn what they call the conflict counselor.
Call him right away.
Yeah, all right.
some shit about to go down.
Fabian grandpa is in the building. Yeah.
Hey, real quick before we go, fuck you, man. Cause Thundercats was my shit too.
Oh, I'll ruin that for you,
and he
too.
said Thundercats was uber gay.
Yeah, you want me to ruin Thundercats?
Lionel was a dumbass.
I want to have.
I know it's dumb.
I want to have sex with Chitara.
Everybody want to have sex
Yeah.
with your
But how
tongue.
you lose the glove and the sword every
Oh
episode?
yeah.
And you ain't on your gangster. That's what Lionel.
Yeah.
they
My
should-
thing
they should
is,
hung that.
like-
Ruin it for me.
So
Come on.
my thing is,
Y'all
it's
know
like,
fucked up
why
He-Man.
the ancient spirits of evil, dog, never let this cat win, dude.
Yeah, they
Lumra
suck.
never won, dog. Never.
Never.
And he was always well organized.
See,
He
here's
was.
Yeah.
because
But,
I'm an asshole.
You would think with all that knowledge, you'd be able to pull something off online on them. They was kids, basically.
Dude,
Lying on all them.
Yeah.
They was teenagers.
Dude, Mama had been
I like to think I
alive
could
for
drag some teenagers.
centuries
Yeah.
and didn't have enough knowledge or forethought to be able to fuck up some young ass
Yeah, that's my point.
Thundercats.
Yeah, that's my point.
I always root for the bad guy anyway,
Yeah,
and I was
I
like,
mean,
"Come on,
oh,
Mama
man.
got him this
Yeah, it's
time."
our,
I mean,
it's
but-
our childhood.
I mean, but think
Well,
about,
y'all
think
talking
about it.
about them,
At the age we at now, you in the store, some young nigga coming there popping off.
Shit, I left the gas station
I
the
don't
other
want
day.
no parts of that shit.
I left the gas
I
station
have my
the other
concealed
day.
carry permit just for shit like that.
Indeed, if I have to put a hole in somebody's son,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I feel like
But that's
if I
not what I
stay
wanna
ready, I ain't gotta get ready.
yeah.
For starters, for two, having that shit on your hip while you at CVS is a hell of a deterrent.
Yeah.
You think twice before the snub nose comes out. You gonna think about it.
And if I gotta go get that AR, it's shit.
But see, I'm dark skinned. It's different from me walking around with
Yeah, I get that.
It's different from me walking
See,
around.
people don't understand that dynamic. A lot of people don't. They
If
think
Barack,
it's
Obama
bullshit.
was dark skinned, he never would have been president.
Never.
Oh, hell
never.
no.
Never would have been president.
If
They,
His
I mean, you
mama
see how
and
they
his
throw
daddy-
shots at his wife.
If his mama and his daddy was black, he never would have been
If
president.
Barack Obama had been married to a white woman, he'd
I'm
never.
I'd rather get caught with than get caught without it.
Yeah, I'll take my chances.
Because these kids ain't
I
playing.
plead guilty for 6 months. I don't set it
And
out.
that's why I say,
I let her
we
ring me
avoid
the-
them. But avoid the motherfuckers.
I don't fuck with these kids.
don't fuck
These
with
motherfuckers don't value life.
All right, we gotta.
Yeah, I
we
gotta
gotta
go.
bring it back in.
I gotta go.
I knew this was gonna go
Damn,
left.
we've been going for we
Yeah, I
gotta
knew
go.
this was
I
gonna
gotta
go left
go.
anyway. So we're gonna reel it back
44 minutes.
in, and
We
we
are
are
in.
on topic now.
Yeah, okay.
And the topic
All right.
is he or she
For the streets.
for the streets. We ain't discriminating, men and women. To throw your opinions out there. All right, let's get it.
All right. In 1999, on the campus of Kentucky State University, right in front of the cafeteria, we call it the CAF, right in front of the camp, I came up with this thing. I said, I was looking out over the yard. I just saw women and dudes that I knew wasn't shit. And I turned to him because he was standing right next to me. And I said, we need whole registration. I came up with this shit in 1999. And I turned to him, and he'll vouch for me.
This is true.
And
This
I
is all
said,
facts.
we need whole registration. Everybody thought I was crazy. And I said, I'm not crazy.
Some of the best ideas sound crazy at first.
Everything sounded crazy. Nobody would thought Amazon was going a brilliant fucking idea.
Red box.
People
Thank
thought
you.
Ain't nothing like
Einstein
a
was
registered
retarded.
home.
There you, man. I'm glad you're here, boy.
Man,
We gonna
you
get
got-
drunk after
You
this.
got some folk like me, old guy. We be in hot pursuit of a prostitute.
Hot pursuit of a prostitute.
Now, we gonna go left again. You gonna go get drunk. But the whole point was of whole registration because I saw too many dudes and too many chicks going this way, that way, and every which way. And I was like, you know, if you had whole registration, you could just swipe this host card or scan a barcode. You would know exactly where they been, if they got felonies for whooping chicks' ass, if she got felonies for stalking. You can see her medical records. We just need whole registration. You just need something to let you know this motherfucker belongs to the streets. Of course, I didn't say that in 1999, but it was just the concept was there. And I explained it to them. I was like, wouldn't you just like to know where this bitch been? And that's all it was. Wouldn't you like to know if she fucked your partners?
Yeah, but you know something? I met a lot of whole ass brothers out there, and white boys. I like to have they pull their car before they take my daughter out.
Absolutely.
You know, I want to know if they do. Is he a woman beater?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Did he stalk? You know, did he stab one? You know, like how many do he smoke crack?
What if you could have that? What if you could know off top, out the gate, if this motherfucker belongs to the streets?
Called for the
An app for the streets.
to the streets.
Don't steal that. That's copyright, you piece of shit.
The registrar.
The registrar. What if you could have that? Is there any way for the young brothers coming up? Because we old now. I'm done. We old. I don't give a shit no more. I'm sleep by
in
it.
peace.
Yeah, I'm on the back end. I got less time in front of me than I
Got dick
do.
pills in the trunk. Right?
I walk more than I run.
Well, I ain't the same my age. I was in Baghdad, but y'all was in Dad Bag. So,
Good
The
Lord.
point is there any way for these kids, because that app ain't been developed yet. So is there any way for the young folks coming up? Not for the teenagers, because fuck them, they weird. I'm talking about for the 20-year-olds and damn near 30-year-olds. Is there any way to know if your man or woman that you thinking about doing something serious with is for the streets.
I mean, if you pay attention,
Don't ignore the red flags. That's where I was gonna go. That was my first point. But go ahead.
you're gonna catch on eventually. You pay attention. Like if you got a man that's hard to get a hold of every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Facts.
All of us have been a nigga that's been hard to get a hold
Yeah.
of every day. And you're doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we in the streets. If you it's a reason that a person exhibits a certain trait that they do. Like a female. If she always out and about.
Facts.
She got a bunch of male friends. You go over her house and she got 6 male friends
two niggas
sitting over
on the
smoking
couch.
blunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my cousin Clayvon, and this is my cousin.
That's like
Tiki,
my brother.
and that's he like my play cousin.
That means
and
they double stuffed it.
I'm supposed to feel comfortable get my dick sucked in the back room with these niggas out here. No,
I do it.
no. She for the streets.
She for the streets.
She for the streets.
For the streets.
You need to get you a
Somebody in that
shirt
room.
that
Somebody in
says,
that
I'll
room.
do it.
See, I told you, you gonna
There's somebody in that room.
If it move,
that
I
you walk
kill it.
past, then hit her
But
already.
you know something? Have you ever been over like what's to happen to me? Some real street shit. A
What's that?
chick invited me over to her house and she said, "Bring some Hennessy and some weed."
Of course, yeah.
So I,
She's for the street.
Hey,
If
all
a
for the
bitch
street.
tells you bring Henny and weed, she's for the streets. But go ahead.
But I get there, and I'm an old guy. You know what I mean? Old. I was in my 40s then.
Yeah,
and
four
she in her
niggas.
20s, and I walked up in the house. She got her girlfriend there.
Oh shit.
She got herself and two more guys there.
You supplying for the
I set
party.
the liquor down, and I said, damn. So I said, I ain't gonna get no pussy. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna smoke the blunt when leave.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. I went out to the car, get my swishers, come back in. They done popped my liquor. Everybody got a glass but me. That's right. I sat there and rolled my shit, put behind my ear, ball on my shit, and I don't even drink anything. I'm trying to get her drunk though.
Yeah,
Andy
facts.
Dandy was liquor quicker.
Andy Dandy.
You know what I
Andy
mean?
Dandy, but liquor
Yeah,
quicker.
that's some real street stuff. But it's the game. It's the
Well,
game.
I mean, but if you
Foot
like,
off
it-
t-shirt.
them streets, it's like the Autobahn in Germany.
Oh yeah,
It
no
got a
limits.
bunch of lanes.
Yeah.
You gotta stay in your lane. Like a hoe can't be a prostitute. A drug dealer can't be a killer.
Yeah.
A killer can't be a hustler. A hustler can't be a pimp. A pimp, you gotta choose your lane and stay in your lane, because anytime you get out of your lane, this shit gonna go bad.
Y'all are getting real wisdom right here.
Crackhead gotta stay in their lane.
Stay in
But
their lane.
it's either or, because Hillary Clinton, I truly believe, if she would have divorced Bill Clinton, she would have been president. Because Bill is for the fucking streets. Bill is for the streets. You know, Bill supposedly got a black son out here.
Yeah, and Arkansas.
Yes.
No,
Look
that-
just like this motherfucker too.
No, I think it Hillary or Bill is the only thing keeping Hillary connected to the black community. I think that's,
I mean,
but that's a
'cause we
whole
think
different
We
topic.
think he cool.
They think he
All that.
cool.
He played the
Yeah.
saxophone on
Yeah.
Arsenio.
I don't think any of that
It's
shit
easy
is
to trick
cool,
niggas
but-
to vote for you. So
Easily.
that's got
Yeah.
nothing to do with
That's a given.
Hillary Clinton, when she running for president, all of a sudden she pulling hot sauce out
On
of
the
her
Breakfast Club,
on the
yeah.
Breakfast Club. She's showing up at Jay-Z and Beyonce concerts and shit.
Right.
Dancing on stage and shit.
Bitch, you know
Get
you
the
don't
fuck
listen
outta
to this
here.
music.
But that's what it takes to get niggas. And we're like, oh yeah, let me go vote for these motherfuckers.
Tell you about the black community. Just dance and we'll like you.
Yeah.
But anyway, we gotta stay on topic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In the
But
chat
I
room.
think Bill was for the streets. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, Bill was definitely for the street.
Bill was for the streets.
When you in the president's, when you're in the Oval Office, I can't talk. When you're in the Oval Office and you getting your dick sucked by fat bitches,
Okay.
while your wife down the hall.
First of all,
What?
okay.
She was not.
Okay,
Chubby.
first of all, if I'm the president, I'm getting my dick sucked in the Oval
I
Office.
do it.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Is there anything you want to do?
One more on niggas.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, who wants?
I'm a
Nigga, that's
president.
once in a
I'm a busy
lifetime.
man.
That's once in a
I'm busy.
lifetime to say I done got bobbed up in the Oval Office.
Office. 40 people who can say that they
But your
did
wife
that.
lives
45.
up,
And half of them are probably
your wife
lying.
lives upstairs.
Exactly.
I didn't say it was.
I didn't say, I didn't say I was gonna be.
I didn't say
I'm gonna be proud of myself, but I'll do it.
The Tyler Perry, the Oval.
Nah, I ain't watch that
Black
bullshit.
white president got a white president, a little black girl in cocaine, got a black wife. Daughter,
I don't watch that bullshit. I don't watch none with Tyler
son
Perry. To
jack
be
off in
honest with you.
public.
Nah, I ain't
Well,
never seen that.
I gotta watch Tyler Perry because when Illuminati called me, I like big girls. He put that muddill suit on. I suck one titty.
I make an example.
Let me in, Illuminati.
Wow. Okay.
That's for the streets.
Anyway,
That's for the streets.
Yeah.
But you can have women in church for the streets.
Yeah.
We already talked. Were we on air when we talked about that?
I have no idea, but I mean that's where you find a lot of them.
A lot.
Because I said they come to pray and I come to pray.
I had to tell my dad that once. My dad was like, you know, you
Shit,
looking
them
for a
hoes in
significant other, why don't you come to church? And I was just like,
Women have
Times have
women have
changed.
more of a conscience than us sometimes. So them going to church.
Don't.
Well, let me say this. I got 6
why they
daughters.
want-
They try to clean up their
Hold on.
conscience.
I got 6
That's why they
grown
going to church
daughters.
to pray and I'm good now. I go suck another dick next week.
I've seen hoes eating pussy in church.
Hey, I got 6 grown daughters, and one of my daughters, she walking in and she was going to church one day, and she had a skirt on.
So sure.
I'm like, the fuck you doing? I'm not a church man, you know what I mean? But she, two, 3 steps, you got to pull it down. You know what I mean? I'm like, the fuck you doing? Yeah, but I've been in church when and I've been in church turned on because the street girls be up in there. They with them tight cleavage.
Yeah, because they still smell like the club and bad decisions and liquor.
Yeah,
I'm just
It
saying.
smell like Hennessy and Newports.
Facts, big facts. Real quick, one question. Well, 2 questions. One, have you ever worn a condom, OG? Because you said you got 6 kids, 6 daughters. Have you ever worn a condom?
you know, smell it?
No, never.
Never called the clap.
That's what's up. You can't ever drink out my cup, though.
I never called the class.
No, you my guy. You my guy.
On their way their ass, on there.
That's young boy shit.
Yeah.
Pistol Pooh in the chat room said, "Nah, you tripping right there, OG. Pooh, you got." We didn't talk about so much shit. I done forgot which part he was tripping
I don't
on.
know.
He also
We'll
said.
circle back
Shout
around.
out Jennifer Tops.
He also said B Diddy. What B Diddy said he agree with you, and then my
I'm
man
the
Deuce. He said, "What up, fellas? Y'all
Yeah, I'm
got
the
me
president.
rolling over here."
I ain't got a lot of time.
Hey, what up, Jennifer Top?
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm tripping on?
Yeah. I don't.
No, I don't
yeah,
even
he
know if
got
he was talking about you.
Oh.
No, I think he was talking about the OG. So yeah.
I trip on
I
everything.
can tell you
Just
got
don't call the
a little bit. You all in the camera, yeah.
No, it's all
all I
good.
saw was forehead.
Shiny,
But,
black.
yeah, it's shiny.
Yeah, but
but you still got a hairline.
when they
though, so
take
you
it,
good.
you know, but you know, like even now, street shit. Most pastors, you know what I mean. You can sit there and hear they
They are old drug
They
dealers,
old
hustlers,
drug
and dope
dealers,
boys.
old hustlers. You know, I went to a church and the pastor, you know, his for weeks his whole topic was every time he get the rolling on, he starts talking about. I remember I used to smoke crack. Ooh, I used to smoke crack.
Yeah.
And he got a fine wife. And he said, I remember the first lady to smoke crack too. And I'm sitting there thinking, I hope she relapsed.
Trying to get the pastor's wife. That's like a new. That might be like a new wing in hell.
That's new. That's space age pimping, baby.
But that's the secret of the black community. Pastors have always been notorious.
It's hustle. That's why I said.
Fucking wives.
Yeah.
That's what little girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I can remember vaguely when I was like 9 or 10. I'm at church, a Fort Wayne church, and I can remember it was a Saturday or something, and all the men in the church was about to jump on the pastor.
Damn.
He had like 2, 3 different people, wives in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
I
they was
do
gonna
it.
whip his ass.
You let me get on the church.
So he had some deacons around the car trying to protect him and shit, but that shit we keep secret because we don't want that part to get out to white people that our pastor pays shit.
Fucked up.
They carry it along.
You gotta remember, I've lived in 9 cities in 4 states in 9 years. I bounced around a lot. I saw a pastor. I'm not gonna say where or which city. That's why I prefaced that statement with that. But I saw a pastor who had his wife pregnant, another chick in the congregation pregnant, and another chick in the congregation pregnant.
just raw
all
dog
at the same time. That nigga never. He's like, I ain't pulling out.
That nigga
Pull
couldn't,
out for what? Fuck y'all.
that nigga couldn't pull out of a driveway.
And
That
on
nigga
some
had
real
three-
street shit, if you work that Bible right, you can get what you want. You know what I mean? Have you
some
seen
people
the
so lost.
Ugandan things about the Uganda?
Oh, the pastor who was making chicks suck his dick because he had holy milk
in it.
Yeah, facts.
I'm mad because he thought it was.
Yeah, facts. I was like, damn, I wish I had thought of
They
that.
were lying.
That's brilliant.
But is he
brilliant.
praying on somebody that's lost or searching or
We always search.
Everybody's
Black people
lost.
always
Everybody's
search.
broken.
Is
Everybody's.
he praying on that factor?
Yeah, he praying
I'm
on
the
it.
answer. I'm the
Ain't that what we all
Everybody
do?
prays.
You go out to
It's wolves and sheep.
facts.
Drug dealers pray on the crackhead.
Facts.
Pastor pray on the weekend in
Facts.
congregation.
No, I'm not.
You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to be funny. He's dead on. Ain't that what you do when you meet a? I'm not giving up game here, but when you meet a bro, isn't that exactly what you're trying to do? You're trying to figure out what's the weakness, what's the crack in her armor that I can exploit. Oh, this bitch got daddy issues. This bitch got low self-esteem.
Oh, I see that number.
Yeah. Oh, you tipsy. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Like that drink.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit in the bag.
You turned into Mr. Smithers. Excellent.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, that's exactly the same thing. Pastors are no more, and then we're going back on topic. I know, B Diddy on track. Pastors are no. I've never met a pastor in my life who wasn't a former dope head, dope dealer, hustle, dope boy, something, or pimp.
Yeah.
There's just a new hustle, and it makes me like kind of like, why are y'all like old school?
Because they used to their mouthpiece.
Yeah, used to that mouthpiece. They used to pass money.
Yeah. Now, if I got a historical document behind me with my mouthpiece, all I gotta do is memorize a couple stories. Abraham, who?
So
He had 7 wives and
So even if it's bogus, we can all agree that whether she's for the streets or not, they're attracted to power. Because that's what that is. That's a position of power right there.
Power influence, power and
Yeah.
influence.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure
And money.
even a pastor ain't gonna take it as far as saying, you know what I'm saying, giving me them draws in the name of the Lord. But at the same time, it's
after
implied.
you can run all kinds of
Implied.
Holy milk.
Hey,
motherfucker.
do you know when what that dude Jim Baker did Justice Hahn back in the day?
Yeah.
He said, "I'm the good shepherd, and you help the pastor, you help the sheep." You know what I
is,
mean?
yeah.
And you can really convince them like that. You know what I
Jim
mean?
Jones got to drink Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Jim Jones got him drink Kool-Aid.
I'm
You
drinking
know what I'm
Kool-Aid.
saying? So it's
To answer Suge in the chat room, your daddy might be the exception. Understand
It might
that.
be, yeah. It's not saying
Not
all.
saying all.
We're
No-
not saying all.
nobody is all
We're
anything.
speaking in
And
generalities.
we're just
Suge.
being in general. But here's the thing to Suge, question just for you. Have you ever heard of pastors that do this?
Facts.
Okay, now moving along.
Now, moving on. Back on topic. Now, is there red flags we ignore? And I think we touched on this as soon as we start this conversation. I think a lot of us ignore the red flags. You know this motherfucker's for the streets.
It
Men
depends on
and
how
women.
pretty she is.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said it depends on how pretty she is.
Yeah, but I'm speaking in general. Men and women, you ignore the red flags. You know this motherfucker ain't no
Yeah.
good. You know he or she is for the streets.
Yeah.
But you still walk down that path hoping they'll change, or you can change them, or they'll get better, or they'll stop doing this fuck shit, and then you can be happy. You know. See, she said yes, I have. By the way, you know, like you said, I don't know if we talked about this on air or before the show started,
don't
but
matter. Go for it.
you said you were in love with a crackhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't happen.
You was in love with crack. You know that bitch was for the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still went down that path because she made your dick hot.
Harder than a nickel bag of neck bones.
What the fuck does that even mean? Hold on, no. We are not going to breeze past that because neck bones is tough than motherfucker. This motherfucker say a nickel bag of neck bones. I am not fucking with you no more. You my man. We don't get you drunk after this shit.
Hey, but let me tell you something. But even the red, like I'm gonna use me as an example. You know, I'm happily married. You know, right now we've been me and my wife we got it in. I'm happily married. You know, I don't mess around. But I can remember back in my day when I wasn't shit.
Yeah, facts.
When I was smoking crack myself.
Facts.
Okay.
You know, I got nurses, professional women.
Yeah.
You know, they loved my crackhead ass. You know, I would steal from them, get their money, and all that would do dumb shit. And they just loved the hell out of me. You know what I mean? And then when I quit smoking crack,
from me.
and then when I quit smoking crack, I couldn't get no good girls. I was just getting the scumbucket ass girl until I met my wife.
Bitch,
I was even getting good jobs when I was smoking crack.
facts. Women like fixer-uppers.
Yeah.
Women like projects.
Yeah.
Because they say, I can make you a better man
They
than...
poke their chest out.
Yeah, like, look what
It's
I did.
And then in some cases, with you being in that position in life, they feel like they feel like they can control it. They
Yeah.
can control this better than they can control
you.
somebody who's actually got a lot of shit going for them.
Yeah, because they know when I need some crack, they
Right.
You have sex with me first? Okay, good. Give me $200. You know what I mean? They're gonna be quick. You know what I mean? That wasn't just for the record.
So this is a warning to everybody out here. Just because it sounds good, don't go fuck your life up.
Go smoke the crack.
and just for the record, they say any woman that any woman that I dated while I was on crack, I'm not gonna apologize because I was the punishment of God, you probably done something to a good nigga.
That's probably true.
Karma. I was karma.
That's probably
You
very
deserved me.
true.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy snaps.
Man,
You probably done something to a good nigga, and God said, I'm gonna sick move faster on that son bitch.
That's your
I'm like,
punishment, bitch.
even my second baby mama. She's my third baby mama. She messing around here. When she met me, boy, she was just praising, oh God, I praise the Lord. He done sent me a good man. 6 months later, she's out there in the thunderstorm holding a lightning rod, looking at God, you motherfucker.
I think we touched on this before. It's especially with men, our attraction to women. Like I said, going back historically, you go back to when Satan descended from heaven and left with the angels, and the reason that they did it, they left because they wanted to mate with the women on earth.
Men like hoes.
They quit God.
And I ain't. I like hoes.
I don't see how men
quit
don't
God.
understand.
You had these wings back.
They was
I can't wear them in a
They
suit.
was willing to bump with God so they can mate with earth women.
Yeah.
Historically, that's what it says.
You give up your wings.
So what is
For a
that telling
three-piece
us? Well, how do we stand a chance
We
if
don't.
they bump with God over pussy?
We don't. All we can do is reason, bro.
All we can do is reason.
That's all we
All
can
we can
do.
do is bend the knee, like Jon Snow.
I'll tell you what else.
Like Jon Snow. Jon Snow, the one don't bend the knee. Jon Snow bent the knee for what?
For the pussy.
What the fuck? He bent the knee for the
We going to hell.
This-
Everybody going to hell. I
I'm
don't
gonna
put
tell
that
you,
up. We all going
I
to hell.
probably would go to hell, but I got it on good. I'm going probably, but I'm probably gonna get a good job in human relations
what's
when I
up.
get there, so I'm
Can
good.
you hook me up?
I'm probably gonna go to heaven.
I'm pretty sure-
You get to heaven,
I'm
and
pretty sure I'm
everybody talking
coming.
about, God, you gonna let me in? He said, move faster, cause what you think of this nigga? I said, fuck it. Not you.
Not you.
Not you.
Not me. I ain't shit.
My ex-wife family. I mean, you can get in.
right.
My ex-wife family. I'm going back in the time machine and get them on the slave ship. Get her ancestors.
Damn.
I'm just saying everybody's susceptible to the opposite sex.
To the opposite sex.
Stepman might
And
not.
sometimes
if
it's not
Stepman
that
was on
person.
crack, he would still be with Oprah.
Step.
And so,
Bobby Brown and Whitney.
I got theories about Stedman,
I'm trying to say.
but I'm scared that bitch will have me killed. I ain't gonna say shit.
Oprah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I think that bitch will have me
Hey, I ain't with them. I ain't with them Oprah.
Yeah, fact. I ain't got shit to say. Oprah, yeah.
Wind up on the Epstein Island, man.
That's
You know,
fact.
in them
Yeah,
jails,
I'm
man.
gonna get
Oprah.
raped or something. Salute, Oprah. I ain't got shit to say about that. That bitch, old bitch, will have me killed.
It's a reason Oprah's never been married.
Exactly.
She don't want to give up that power.
No. And she can't relinquish
If you
control.
married, you gotta cleave to your husband. You gotta. She make too much money for that shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna have to say. Ain't nobody gonna get up and be like, Oprah, I need my laundry done.
Facts.
Who's not gonna do that?
Who's gonna say, Oprah, hey, make me them pancakes?
Nobody. And she can pay
I'm gonna
somebody to
tell you
do it.
something. Hey.
But if that's my wife,
I'll tell you this, and I guarantee you, at the right moment or the wrong moment at the wrong time, if Oprah ran into and fell in love with a crackhead, she'll go get them damn grits.
Yes.
Yeah, Oprah
I
don't
want me
no
some
dick.
grits. Oprah, she said, okay, baby.
Oprah want to fuck Gail.
Oprah, I said,
Frankie
I
Lyman
spoke
had
about that
one.
money you gave me. Okay, baby, you want some more? That's the way it works. That's how it works.
Frankie Lyman.
Frankie Lyman had women. That motherfucker's a real crackhead.
Yeah.
A real crackhead.
It don't matter though.
But Frankie, he like that heroin.
There you go.
He was a heroin. He was dope.
Heroin, yeah, the H.
You're finding out a lot of our stars is from the
Man,
streets these today.
Y'all done fucked up my childhood and my musical experience.
Cartoons and all.
Thank you. Y'all done fucked up
if it makes
everything.
you
Y'all done
feel-
fucked
if it
up
makes
all
you-
of Saturday morning.
If it makes you feel any better, okay? Your childhood was pimped before you ever saw it.
See, there you go. I just wanted to buy toys.
Right.
And they
that's
wanted,
why the
they
shows
wanted,
existed.
exactly. They wanted me to buy toys. And y'all done fucked that shit all up for me.
Yeah, that's what it was there for.
Aaron said he's right. He agrees with you. Professional women just love thugs. I don't know what the fuck it is about it. You know what? That's a good point. Ladies,
I
if
think
you...
I think narcissism forces people more so into the realm of wanting to be in certain controlling situations where they ain't got no business trying to claim control.
I think
Like
women
women
in
who like
general
thugs, they
like
want to control that
protectors.
situation, but you can't.
I think women in general like protectors.
Thank you.
And if they got a situation where they got daddy issues,
Thank you. That's where I was...
But the bottom line is they not getting protected.
That's where I'm getting ready to
the
go with
average
this.
woman now, the average young girl, and I got six grown daughters. The average young woman today, they talk about they got the WAP, but they can't get nobody to cut their grass.
Show
You know what I
this,
mean?
no.
The guys that get in your car and then riding around with girls in your car all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean,
I see all
They
kinds of
don't-
things
they don't
women
want-
breaking
they
their
don't
back
want-
shoveling snow this way.
Facts, big facts. That big snow.
And you don't let this nigga tiptoe out at 1 in the morning.
Right.
Look at me, because I got a snow blower.
Right.
I'm supposed to get you out.
I can't do nothing for
I
you.
can't do nothing for you. I'm not arguing with mine in the
Right.
house.
No. Why you over there shoveling that bitch snow? Man, she's single. I was trying to help.
I just you shit about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck all that.
Don't
Fuck that
give a
bitch.
damn.
But-
That's exactly what she said.
But you
Fuck that
scream
bitch.
all that I don't need a man shit, then go get that ibuprofen and get out there and show that motherfucker snow.
and on some street shit, that old man that's cutting your lady grass or young guy, he fucking.
He trying to fuck. Yeah,
He ain't
trying
beating
to
it
fuck.
up. He patting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He patting. He getting his $40. Well, you better believe that.
Cause he ain't trying to give up that. She ain't trying to pay 40. She rather just give you that hot box
Is
of
there
her.
something else we can do?
Yeah.
No, them old niggas got the pills now.
Got them pills
They
now.
were. They
No,
were
I'm
that
saying
shit
like
out.
it's like when they negotiating the price for cutting that
Yeah,
grass.
it's
Is there something
like
else
this.
I can do
I
for
keep
you?
$40, and if you tell me to come over and bring some liquor and some weed, that's gonna take like 15 off for it. You know, that's gonna take like 15 off for it. Then
She's for the
you got
street.
some we want some Happy Meal for them little nigglets. So that's just
Is there a certain time of night that
you might wind up with $12
all together?
all together.
Oh my God. Usually I say the most fucked up shit on here. I'm glad you're here, OG.
Yeah.
You too, you ain't shit either. But I'm glad you're here because usually I'm the one saying the most fucked
And I
up
ain't gonna
shit on
last
here.
long. I'm gonna be in and out like a robbery.
Thank you, appreciate it. It's nice to be around like-minded, ain't shit people. But hey, we gotta go back for a second. This nigga said in and out like a robbery. You for the streets. If you're a young lady, and like my man Cassell here said, a lot of women have daddy issues. A lot of women didn't grow up with their fathers, so they
dudes
just
got daddy
they do too. They do too. I'm being fair. I'm being fair.
Let me just add this to yours.
Shoot.
The molestation thing.
The molestation thing,
There's a lot of women, and especially,
who never felt protected.
yeah.
Yeah. So when you got that thug mentality, a lot of women, like Pistol Wu said in the chat room, he said a lot of women see that as masculine. They see that as protection.
Machismo.
They say machismo. They see that as safety. I'm safe with him. Bitch, you got a JD and you run a Fortune 500 company. You ain't got no business fucking with Lil Pookie from the block.
No.
But you
want
see
that
Lil
safety.
Pookie as he's safe. He gonna protect me. Ain't nobody gonna mess with me as long as I'm
Why-
right.
But you gotta look at this though. A lot of women, they don't have that protector.
Correct.
Okay. Use my own life for example. My wife, for instance, I know four of her exes personally, they ain't shit. She upgraded like a motherfucker with me. You know what I'm saying? They ass whoopers. I ain't an ass whooper. But I notice sometimes my wife say shit to me. I know she deal with
Slick
things
as
to the
fuck.
ass
Yeah,
whoopper.
you
She
would-
know I ain't gonna do nothing but go down in the basement, roll a blunt,
And
then
ignore
talk to
your
my
ass.
imaginary friend. The fuck she thinks she talking about? I pay all the damn bills in this house. You know what I mean? My wife, boy, I know she wouldn't have said that shit to her.
Big facts.
You know
Big
what I
facts.
mean? But boy, one day we were talking, and she said, "Fuck." You know what I mean? I just had to say, "Who the fuck do you think you talking to?" That's the only time. But my wife, she said
Snap.
shit.
Snap back into
You
attention.
know, she said shit. She did, boy. My wife is quiet, but you, boy, she'll cuss me out.
I think in general, as creatures, we navigate to what shit we feel we need.
Right.
And you know, like I said, I work with kids for a long time, and I can see with the development, even to them growing as adults, if you don't get what you need as a child, you go, manufacture that shit yourself.
Facts.
And so you're gonna have females who have daddy issues because daddy wasn't there, or somebody touched on them, or and you're gonna have males like that too. Who
absolutely.
who are hyper aggressive and, and don't wanna work.
Hypersexualized.
Yeah, and don't want to
Yeah.
work and feel you need to take care of them and all this stuff. They was spoiled as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So I think, being for the streets involve all that. Because sometimes, people ain't even, they set themselves up to be for the streets because of where they came from, their background.
Absolutely.
It's not, if you grew up in the hood and, your mommy hooked you up with Section 8 and now you,
Daddy. So mom tried to
Yeah,
compensate. So now you think.
yeah, so you kind of forced to be for the streets for a little bit.
I got
And
partners.
you can be for the streets for a little bit and then get out of it.
But have you ever ran into women that's a fighter?
Yeah,
and you don't know how to fight. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a fighter. I fight.
Yeah, facts.
I'm 63. I can still fight.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I've had women, dated women, like one big girl. Like my dad didn't fight my mom.
So you can't.
So I don't know how to fight a woman. I don't know how to begin a fight
You
with a woman.
can't be a smaller man dating a bigger.
Yeah, but let me tell you about this big old helper.
Okay.
I knew every damn time.
She gonna try you.
I knew every time it was time to fight. Cause she'd be running around calling me little nigga. I do just like on the cell block.
Okay.
When she say little nigga, I
know it's time to go.
Strap it
Time to
back.
go. Yeah, it's time to go. We gotta go. This bitch, yeah, she thinks she know.
And that's the only woman I ever, she smacked me so bad.
She hit me.
And I knew it was coming. But I knew, see, we got a saying in Atlanta, the first to the phone, stay home. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
I
supposed to
know
go.
people building up the hit. He said she going, but I didn't feel like it.
First one to
so
call the police.
I ready to grab the phone. I hit the 9 and the 1.
Mm-hmm.
And when she come in and slapped me, I just slapped the back. I hit the other one. That, yeah. And I hung up. The police was there. They sure that we had the landline. I hit the one and hung up. And I gave a good one too.
The facts. Now, ladies, if your old lady fights you, she belongs to the streets.
If she fights you, if she called the police on you, or if she tried to get your brothers over there, her family to jump on you, she made for the street.
I think anybody that try to manipulate you, use you, take advantage of you, do harm to you, and still say they love you, they for the streets.
They for the street.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't see that pattern of the certain shit that they doing, or okay, he cheated on you 5 times, but you know he paid the bills and whatever, he for the streets.
He's for the streets, definitely.
Yeah, he for the streets.
They're all that, you know, and women. I'm gonna tell you another example.
All right.
One time, this chick, we broke up, and her family, they kind of liked me, you know, and
Facts.
but they would jump on each other. They would party on Friday and fight and you know.
Yeah,
anyway, but
yeah.
daughter had some good cooch, so I stayed.
Of course.
All right, so but I broke up with her,
That's how it
and
goes.
she invited me to her family reunion.
Okay.
But I came to the family reunion, didn't know that she had her family there to plan to beat me up at the family reunion. Yeah. So a dude put a bug in me. He said, "Man, they gonna get you. They gonna get your little ass." But I always
believe,
carried a
nigga.
pistol.
Yeah.
So I went and sat down by her grandmama. And her grandmama liked me.
Yeah.
And the girl gonna lean on my ear and said, "Don't think cause you sitting by granny.
Bitch, you say.
That this ass whooping gonna come, it ain't coming." I said, "It might come, but I'm gonna shoot your damn grandmama." You I'm gonna shoot your damn grandmama.
This old bitch gonna die. What y'all wanna do?
And right there, and I said, "Big Mama, you walk me to the car."
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah," and I had Big Mama by the arm. And I had that pistol. She didn't know I had that pistol in her side.
Big fact.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I said, "Even I hope they don't make me shoot."
I'm gonna kill this old bitch.
You know what I mean?
Right here.
And let me tell you, when I got to the car, they was grouping. I got around. She was trying to get away. "Why you just holding me, son?" You know what I mean? I got in my car, slung her old ass in the street, and I popped one in the air and pulled off.
And that's everybody.
And that's how the boy getting the ass whooping at your ex-girlfriend family reunion.
Fact. Sit by the old bitch and keep a pistol on
You know
you.
I was at gunpoint.
Keep a pistol pointed at grandma.
Yeah, facts.
And I was going to shoot grandma.
Yeah. I will slaughter this old
I
bitch
was on,
right here in front of
I
you.
was on parole. I'm like, oh my God, I ain't going back to penitentiary swole up. You know what I mean? I ain't get swole up in penitentiary. No, I ain't get swole up on the street. I'll pop this old help, I swear to God. I hit her and break her gums. I promise. I bet your grandmama fall out for a week.
All right, John. We went way over time, and you can probably see why. Oh my God! You
10 more minutes.
to keep it going. I don't. Hey, I'm at home, so it's all good.
I'm
my
off
God.
tonight. So.
And then the street shit, brothers, when brothers do get babies by a white girl,
Damn.
they don't stick around and throw their heritage into that child.
So that kid grows up.
Yeah, it
confused
goes up.
and
I got
fucked up.
biracial grandkids.
Okay.
You know, and sometimes I love them, but you know, you can see the wheel turning, but the hamster dead as fuck. I be doing
with
dumb
X's
shit.
over his
I
eyes.
be doing come over the house.
Hey, man.
Kissing the dog in the mouth. Want to kiss me?
Y'all
Weird
need to hit the
motherfucker.
damn like button. That's
Man,
all I got
hey,
to
If
say.
y'all
man.
ain't
And
hit
share
that
this
like
shit.
button,
If y'all
by
don't share
now
this
you
shit,
ain't shit.
Let me
got
tell
to
you
be
what
the
they trying to
funniest
do.
damn show ever,
All
man.
my pure blood grandkids, I can call them nigga. I can go and say, Travion, little nigga, get your black ass in the house. Davion, little nigga, get your black. Come on, get your black ass in the house. Bradley, Amberlynn, Easter Sunday. Yes, you named the little child Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Get your little black ass now. Grandpa, we're not black.
brown.
What are you? We're biracial.
Fuck.
I'm like, what does that mean? That means we're black and white. I said, oh, okay, let's put it this way. If you don't get your little zebra ass in the house right now, all that Thanksgiving dinner, ask for what that stuff they be eating.
Stuffing.
Where's the stuffing? The hell is that?
Dressing.
We get your ass up. They did that damn chicken dressing. What's the cranberry sauce? The first time I seen it, I thought it was jelly. I'm like, this shit fucking up the cornbread.
What?
Their mama talking about you treat them different, they act different, nigga. They got me, Grandpa Mufasa, and they got white Grandpa Bob.
Bob,
They
yeah.
over there playing. Grandpa Bob said, fighting is not playing. I said, you tell your Grandpa Bob said he crack ass up.
Grandpa Bob don't let him put the shower on.
Me and Bob be arguing it. I done asked Bob outside 2-3 times. He tried to come over for dinner. Bring your ass outside.
For the street.
He ain't gonna look at my hair one day. Ain't gonna look. What the fuck you looking at?
You don't look like grandpa.
Yeah, it's your grandpa, but I tell my son, you should teach them kids to be black.
Mustafa, you might be for the streets, man. I think you for the streets, cuz.
Yeah.
Like Malcolm said, house niggas in field niggas. House niggas in field niggas. That's my favorite Malcolm X speech.
That's right.
And, if you can't cipher out your field niggas, you definitely go. And he said, house niggas before the streets. So if you can't cipher out any between none of them, shit, you fucked up.
Wow.
Fucked up in general.
Yeah.
For the streets, in any genre, anybody can be for the streets. Yeah. Hispanics for the streets,
Fact.
whites,
Fact.
blacks, Asians.
Fact.
You know, and I classify them all as niggas. You know, if you for the streets, you a nigga. I got an Asian nigga owe me money right now. Laos nigga, yeah.
Laos.
You know what I'm saying? Mexican niggas supposed to do some shit for me, ain't did it. You know what I'm saying? That's a nigga characteristic. Anybody's gonna take advantage of you and not motherfucking get back.
White boy that got slapped with the twisted teeth, he for the
And that's
strap.
for the streets. Yeah, that white dude that was in there.
He was going in. Real
I
nigga.
had a Laos chick that made me think I wasn't shit from Chicago. She was gangster as fuck. I was
She
like,
was for the streets.
she was for the streets.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not built for this.
She was a nigga.
It made me realize I gotta stay in my lane. Like, like OG said, you gotta stay in your lane.
in your
I didn't stay in my lane. I'm not built for this.
I'm not built for that.
You ready for that? You ready to die? That bitch don't give a fuck. She was ready to go out.
Any chick with a lot of homies. They for the streets.
Well,
If
A
a
bunch
bitch,
of homies, you go over there and there's at least 3 niggas smoking blunts that she'll introduce you to. She for the streets, nigga. She for the streets. I know when you get the dick stuck in this back room. I'm like, these niggas smoking blunts out here. She for the
I'll
streets.
do it.
I can't concentrate. I'm trying to figure out if my car's locked. I don't know if these niggas gonna rob me.
I keep hitting the button on the shit. I'm trying to do the remote start. Hey, fuck you. That's a t-shirt. I'm making that t-shirt for you tomorrow. This t-shirt says I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Now,
All the hoes she the boss.
if she got,
Fuck you, suck you.
if
Pauline, I miss you.
the girl got her knuckles tattooed, she's for the streets.
For the streets.
If he got a tattoo on his face, anywhere I don't give a fuck, he for the streets.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
that,
If he don't have credit.
if he ain't got no credit, he for the streets.
And if a white girl got different color hair, she for the trailer park.
See,
She for the, that's the streets. That's the streets.
She for the streets.
If you ask a motherfucker, male or female, how many kids they got, and they go like, they for the streets, because that means they gotta think, they got a list.
Yeah.
I forget my name sometimes. I don't know what it
If you go around to this dirty laundry everywhere.
bullshit. I can't call them motherfuckers all running back to back to save my life.
If she give you the same STD twice, she for the streets.
No, you for the streets too, because you went back and said something, bitch. You went back. Both y'all for the streets.
Sometimes you might be confused on the first time who gave
You
it to you.
dirty dick, dirty cavity motherfucker.
Hey, Pauline gave my cousin some coochie on Wednesday. He burned on Saturday. Monday was a holiday. He went by that Tuesday and got some more of that coochie on the way to the health center.
There it is.
I said, why you do? He said, it's fire.
It's already fine.
Fire.
Yoga flame, nigga.
For the streets.
For the streets.
If you meet somebody, they don't give you the ad, they ain't got no address. You've been dating them for months. You can connect the address on these motherfuckers. They for the streets.
If
Two
all,
phones is for the street.
if all your kids got different last names, you for the streets. She's
Yeah.
for the streets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Sad to say.
tips that we don't pay
We
attention
need
to.
to share.
There's red flags we ignore.
Yeah, that we just don't pay
If
attention.
your girl use
If her
slang, she for the street.
if her mattress
It make
is
me mad to hear a girl say for sure.
if her mattress is on the floor when you get to her apartment,
Oh, for the streets.
she's for the streets.
She's for the streets.
Who can't get a back?
Hold up now. I done cooked on many matches.
Them bitches for the
I done
streets.
slapped chips and Cheetos
Off your ass
Took
crack.
the sheet off.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It went in hard.
If you date
It was
somebody,
cool. It was cool till them mites ran out.
if you date somebody, they start asking for money. They for the
Oh my
streets.
God. If a bitch talks like this and calls you bruh, she's for the streets.
You lame, she for the streets.
She's for the streets.
She do that and you lame, move her naked off.
Big
For the
facts.
streets.
Oh shit.
Damn.
If it's jeans, it's too tight. No, I'm just,
And he's still saying his pants.
yeah, they
He's
still
for the
got
street.
fans. He for the
He
streets.
for the streets.
He for the streets.
It's all kind of tips that we just don't. pay
That we
attention
ignore, that we ignore. Don't ignore it. The moral of the story is thank y'all for being here. This shit has been hilarious. I've enjoyed this
Oh
one
my
thoroughly.
God.
Because I'm not the only one who say fucked up shit. So this warmed my heart from the bottom of my soul.
to. Thank you for having us.
Thank y'all. Y'all
appreciate
don't have to
having
come
me.
back,
I need y'all to
please.
check out this CD.
Please
The
plug
Black
your-
Illusion.
plug your CD.
It's on all streaming sites.
All streaming sites. My
TV,
OG Mufasa
homegrown.
from Crack the Comedy.
Wait. Let him go first. Let him go first.
TV, homegrown, Port Wayne, Indiana, represented. Black Hoosier, check it out.
Yeah, just hold it
on
up
all
to the
streaming
camera.
sites.
You got the camera right here.
Oh, you got some shit. Oh yeah, yeah. Got everything you need. Me and my OG, you know,
Yeah, we did it the same night.
We've been doing stand up for almost 11 years.
Started out together. Met him in the barbershop out selling bootleg movies.
Yeah. So we pretty much started the comedy scene. I mean, it's grown from here. We got comedy festivals. It's different little comedy. It's probably over 40 comedians in Fort Wayne, and I think me, Mufasa, Mondo, Cool Cat, Courtney White, we all be part of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I appreciate y'all having us on here.
And me and TV, we both opened up with J. Anthony Brown. When he
Oh,
came.
okay.
okay. We opened up for a
And
lot of
it
people.
might be a good, a lot of people might be. And right now we were supposed, Mike Epps was supposed to come to Fort Wayne in November, but he caught COVID. So until now it's on hold. But to my
Michael
knowledge,
Rollins.
we'll be
Y'all opened up for
at
Donnell?
the embassy in July.
All right.
Okay, that's what's up.
What's up?
But like,
I ain't doing this one free, Mike.
Y'all want to give up your social media, anywhere they can find you? Or?
Yep. You can find me on social media on the Mufasa, but I stay in jail a lot. I'll probably go back Monday, man.
I just need you to support the album Black Hoosier TV. You know, we also, you know, since comedy changing, we changing. So we kind of starting a group, you know, it's called 95 North.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's other groups out there with different, you know, name tags, you know, but we want to represent for the area that we
I
in.
dig
You
it.
know, so it's me, Mufasa, another comedian, and, you know, we all try to do comedy in a different way.
I'm gonna try to do black comedy.
Black comedy in a different way, you know,
Adult
guest style,
comedy.
but on stage and,
Okay.
you know, make something different. You know,
Yeah.
we're trying to change with, you know, the times is changing.
So y'all
That's
trying to
what's up.
sign to the Shake Up Network? Is that what y'all telling me?
Nah, so it's
We can sign y'all. We're gonna sign y'all to one of them puffy deals now. You keep all your royalties. You don't get no publishing, and we own your shit for
That white thing he said at the beginning.
take that.
Puffy was getting paid.
Yeah, y'all gonna get. We'll sign you. You gonna get one of them puffy deals,
Indeed, but yeah.
and we can't pay you
Shit,
shit.
there's enough paper out here for everybody,
It's
man.
enough. It's enough, and you know,
Plenty of paper out here
perspectives,
for everybody.
with the shit that's going on in 2021, 2020, perspectives is needed to be. You know, people need to hear different perspectives, different genres, different ideas on how to think and how to, you know, just how to move within this motherfucking network here.
Can we ask society to stop being so goddamn sensitive?
Well,
please?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna hit the
Everything-
comedy circuit hard and fast because it'll be about a year. I've already been serious on the ruin of my career, so
Yeah, I'm already fucked anyway.
I'm gonna get careful.
You know how many YouTube shows we done that was career enders?
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, we 2 years in, man. Ain't nothing. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
done.
be sure
So,
to tag me in this house. Watch this.
oh my
All
God.
night laugh. You know
Y'all
what I'm
done
saying?
killed my motherfucking throat, man. I know what it's done.
Yeah.
Whoever that is, Mr.
Appreciate
Duke,
y'all
I'm
having
glad
me
you
on.
like Mufasa comedy.
You know, it's OG funny as hell. Please bring back OG. Y'all,
man.
best show ever. Y'all goddamn fool. Man.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, we gonna wrap it up, man.
Hey, but
We
let me
gonna-
say this.
Go ahead.
My album, y'all, it's on all. It's called OG Mufasa. From crack to comedy. I'm celebrating 27 years of being crack free.
27.
That's what's up, man. Damn, 27
And I
years.
did without rehab too. Every time I went to a meeting, I want to get high. They ain't not talking about crack. I'm like, shit, I gotta get out this son, bitch. And I'm like, don't leave for the blessing stars, man. Fuck y'all. Where you going? To get some crack, nigga? What the fuck we in here talking about?
Crack for an hour and a half.
I don't even take communion at church. They passing that shit around, look like big old 20s and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, give me a damn pipe, can or something to hit this shit with. I want a big lighter. You get 1,010 flicks off that son, bitch.
Counted the
That's right. You don't want a dollar lighter, you'll miss your hit. That's why you crawling on the floor.
We're done.
all the hoes.
We're done. Like the show. Share with your friends. Y'all
That's how y'all should end every
y'all
show.
know this one was
I'll do it.
this was the shit. So y'all be.
I hope I can get y'all canceled, man.
I don't give a
Man,
fuck.
well, you can't get us canceled.
Well, I'm gonna be canceled on Facebook because I'm going in Monday. I got something to talk to them joke jackers
We'll
about.
be there.
Hey, do that shit,
Stealing my
man.
jokes.
Can't be stealing people's material,
All right,
man.
they said salute to the OG and to Cuz.
All right, y'all. Love y'all.
All right, till the next time, people. We out of here. Till then, peace. We the Shake Up guys. Holla.
Shit moving tonight.
So how long was it?
We went over on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Hour and